Is up, Pisces? How are you guys doing? Bonus time. It's time for the February 2025 bonus reading. I'm looking for details, situations, and scenarios that were not able to make it into the first round of February readings. If any of you are in need of a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description of this video. All right, let's start this off with the newest person in Pisces life. The new person. How are things looking with the newest person that Pisces connected with in February? New person, Four of Swords reversed. So you may be feeling a little bit uneasy. Four of Swords reversed is a really, really weird card. I don't really want to speak on that until I see what else comes through. Ooh, Lover's card though, man. Wow, real strong connection. But Ten of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands upright. No wonder you're feeling uneasy. Okay. All right. So, really intense connection. But it doesn't, well, I don't know, this is weird because it seems like things are emotionally moving really fast. But I just feel like you're catching feelings really fast and things are emotionally moving forward really fast. But other than that, things are not moving very fast, if that makes any sense. So you all aren't quite at happily ever after status, but the feelings are getting really heavy and intense. So it's like things on the inside are moving fast, but things on the outside are moving kind of slow. So you're feeling a little bit uneasy about this. A little bit uneasy. Maybe this person's emotional independence makes you question whether or not they're interested in you. Okay. So far, I'm not seeing anything you need to worry about. So far. The very first spread is not the gospel of truth, okay? The first spread is a general energetic overview from your perspective. So far, though, I'm not seeing anything you really need to worry about. Not really. I don't know. Let's see. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. I also have Gemini here. Let's see their truest, deepest feelings and intentions. What are their true feelings and intentions? Are they feeling the same way you are? Are they trying to settle down and get serious with you? Ace of Wands, man. I don't think this person is against things moving really fast. Seven of Wands reversed. Hierophant. They're ready to commit. This person might be... It's looking like this person's ready for commitment and marriage. But just to be safe... Yeah, they're just taking things slow to be safe. Just to be safe and practical, you know? They're ready to settle down and commit, though. You know me, I'd tell you if they weren't. Got any new faces in here? My channel hasn't stopped growing since 2018. There's always new faces in here. I'll tell you if they up to no good. Ask my OG followers. Ask some of the people who've been pissed off at me because I won't tell them what they want to hear. Oh, I'll tell you if there's some bullshit in there. You bet your damn skippy ass I'll tell you. I don't see nothing you need to worry about here, honestly, in this person's intentions. I really don't. I really don't. They're ready to settle down, commit, and get fucking married, dude. But they just don't want to jump in head first. You never know. You could potentially be a two-faced, lying, sneaky, deceitful, cheating ass fuckbag for all they know. They don't know. You know, they don't feel that coming from you, but they've been blindsided before in the past. So they're taking things slow just to be safe and practical. But they're not indecisive. They're not confused about what they want. They know exactly what they want. They have their mind made up. And they're just taking things slow. Could be an Aries for some of you. Also have Libra, Taurus, and Leo. All right, well, let's get some advice here. What advice do we have for Pisces? Boom, boom, boom. What's the advice for Pisces? High Priestess reversed. Okay, Five of Pentacles reversed. Oh, Five of Wands. Well, Fool card reversed. So the rate in which things are moving is just fine. Just fine. Okay? What I would recommend doing, I don't really have like a really heavy piece of, you know, really profound advice for something like this. What I would just kind of recommend doing is expressing your feelings and making sure that you all are both on the same page, you know? Let it be known, hey man, this is getting kind of crazy. This is kind of fucking scaring me a little bit. This connection's intense, you know? And then they'll open up, yeah, I know, I agree, it is. You know, but we're just taking things slow just to get to know each other. Don't be in a hurry. We got our whole lives ahead of us, man, you know? I'll never forget this one time. Well, I see shit like this all the time, but one time I saw a Facebook friend of mine post something that said, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. What? I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. You mean you're trying to jump down, turn around, and be there at the end already? What? We got our whole lives ahead of us. Hopefully, I hope everybody watching has a long future ahead of them. You never know. But there's nothing wrong with taking things slow. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. If you can take your hands off the wheel and trust the way this is rolling. Now, I'm not saying let it go for 6 months in the wrong direction, but especially the first month, 2 months, let things roll naturally, okay? If things start getting a little out of hand, then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But in the very beginning, in the first few months, it's okay to just kind of let things roll and unfold naturally, okay? All right. Let's see what's due to come in next for the singles. What is due to come in next for the singles? Single Pisces. Ace of Swords reversed, King of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Wait a minute. I had a feeling. Didn't we already talk about this in January? Or was it the... We talked about this recently. I think you're being tested. You're being tested. Some of you honestly are being tested more than once. To be honest with you, you're being tested more than once. That happens frequently. Depending on all of the lessons that need to be learned in order to be able to sustain a connection with your divine life partner. It's not uncommon for the universe to test you more than once. Not uncommon at all. Like, let's say, let me just try to pull this off the top of my head, man. Let's say one relationship was meant to teach you to value yourself. One relationship was meant to show you that you still have some unprocessed childhood trauma. One relationship was meant to show you red flags in somebody that you can't trust. You see what I'm saying? So it's not uncommon at all for you to be tested in each one of these areas. Every now and then, depending, you can have all those tests in one person. But I'm thinking a lot of you are being tested more than once. Because there's a lot of different areas when it comes to connecting with somebody on an energetic level. It's multifaceted, dude. Multifaceted. So, yeah, you're being tested. And again, the good news is you're tested when it's time to level up. Do you know most people? I can only count like maybe one or two people that didn't go through this, but 8-9 times out of 10, just before a person ends up meeting their divine life partner, they turned tons of relationships down. Tons of them. Your average person turns down multiple people before they meet their actual person. I can only think of 2 people off the top of my head who are currently with their divine life partner that didn't have to go through that. It just all depends on how you learn your lesson, you know. But almost everybody I know who is right now currently with their divine life partner turned down multiple relationships. Multiple. If you imagine that you're at the bottom of a staircase and your divine life partner is at the top and there's 10 steps, every test is 1 step up. And you're tested again, next step up. Tested again, next step up. See what I'm saying? So you're being tested. Definitely being tested. And don't worry, it's not going to be anything that you haven't dealt with before. It's not going to be anything you haven't seen before. It's not going to be a red flag that you've never dealt with. It'll be something very, very closely resembling, or at least something that vibrationally complements something you've experienced in the past. All right? And you feel it immediately. You feel it immediately. So basically, one of the first things you're probably going to notice is that you're dealing with somebody who they kind of seem to be faking. They seem kind of fake. You know, they're acting like they have emotions that they don't. They're acting like they have certain emotions, but it feels off. It's like the way you're acting doesn't match the vibe that I'm feeling. Something feels fake in there. Is it normal? I don't know. I've talked to people. I always thought it was normal, common sense, to be able to see straight through somebody when you're talking to them. I thought everybody could do that, but I've had many people tell me that they can't do that. I'm like, what? I've been that way my whole fucking life. I talk to you for 2 minutes. I see straight through if you're being fake, you know? I thought it was just normal, but anyway. But you know, you've even if you're not really good at that, if you're not sensitive to that kind of stuff, it's at least happened to you once or twice in your life where you met somebody that you could just tell that smile is fake, you know? You could just, I don't even know how to explain it, dude. It's just, you can just feel it. Well, that's kind of what you're going to be dealing with here. Somebody who's bottling up lots of past vibrational baggage, you know, acting like they may be love bombing and whatnot, but you can feel that there's no real emotion down in there. You can feel that they're bottling up and keeping secrets and shit. And their communication is horrible. It's one of the first things you're going to notice. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and dig this up a little bit. I don't normally do this. I don't know why I feel called to do this time, but let's go ahead and just dig this person's energy up a little bit deeper. Usually when that comes through, when it comes through that you're being tested, I just go straight from that to advice, to general advice. But let's dig this person up a little bit deeper. I'm kind of curious. A little bit curious. What's their energy look like at the deepest level? What are their feelings and intentions? See, 7 of Wands, they're guarding their heart. They ain't trying to let nobody in for real. Not for real, for real. Three of Cups, 7. See, this person was burned in the past, dude. Burned in the past. But they're so broken and unhealed that this person doesn't even know how to connect with somebody. They don't even have the bandwidth to connect with somebody because they were burned so badly. I think they want a relationship, but they want to go through the motions of the relationship without doing any of the inner work. So that's why you feel that it's all on the surface, because it is. They haven't healed from anything that's ever happened to them. They haven't faced any of their traumas. They haven't faced any of their insecurities. They think that if they just find somebody to settle down with them and get in a relationship with them, then it'll all be good and they'll forget about it all and it'll all go away. And as we should hopefully know, it don't work that way. So, yeah, they don't even have the bandwidth to connect with you at the deepest level. They kind of want a surface level relationship with somebody that just doesn't go too deep, you know? Terrible communicator, too, like I said. All right, well, let's just get the advice. Now, I can't get too detailed with the advice because this is a test. I can't give you all the answers. It is a test, but let's see some general advice. Monitor your vibration. Your vibration. See, most people put too much stock into how they feel about a person or a situation, and they don't pay attention to how the situation of the person makes them feel. Way more stock. How many people do you know right now who are a fucking mess? The person that they're connected to just destroys their vibration. They spend all their time stressed out. They spend all their time hurt. They spend all their time losing sleep, questioning their self-worth, wondering whether or not they're good enough. But they love them, or so they think, right? Pay attention to how you feel. That is a direct result of who you're connected to. If every time I'm around you, it doesn't feel right, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm wondering whether or not I'm good enough, wondering whether or not I've done something wrong, wondering what I can do to make you happy. Fuck that, dude. You are not somebody I need in my life. If being connected to you makes me feel that way, you ain't gonna be a part of my life for very long. No, you ain't. Absolutely not. All right. Now, let's take one more look at the person from the past. The person Pisces dealt with in the past. Did we leave out any details? Anything else Pisces needs to hear about the person from the past? Or did we get it all out in the last reading? Four of Pentacles, Emperor. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. This person's waiting on you to break the silence. I think they want to talk to you, but they're holding back. They're waiting on you to break the silence. They got their guard up. So they're not really waiting with open arms, but for some reason, they're convinced that you're going to reach out. I know that came through for one of the signs back in the last reading. Was it you? I try so hard to remember these readings. I just can't though, man. When I click off of this video, I have about 30 seconds to think of a title for the video or it's all gone. It's all gone. I cannot retain any of this shit. But I do remember saying that in the last round of readings for the past person. Was it you? I'm like 90% sure it was you. I could be wrong on that. But they're waiting on you to break the silence. If you don't, it's probably just going to be quiet. Going to be another silent month of silent tension. It almost kind of feels like both of y'all are waiting on each other. I feel like you're sitting around checking your phone, waiting on them. They're sitting around checking their phone, waiting on you. And this is a silent standoff. All right, let's see what their deepest feelings and intentions are. Some of you dealing with an Aries. I also have Leo and Libra here. Okie dokie. What are their deepest feelings and intentions? Their deepest feelings and intentions. Page of Pentacles. Okay, they've tried many times to get your attention. They may still be trying too. They want you to think that they're happy. Man, you live in their head. You know that, right? You know you own all the real estate. This person still has dreams about you, dude. They know what they want to say to you. I think they probably got a copy and paste message in their notes on their phone. Ready. As soon as you ding in their inbox, they're going to copy and paste it. Betcha. Betcha. But they're holding back. In the meantime, they're trying to find somebody new. They're thinking, I don't know why people think this stupid shit. Maybe they're right. I don't know. But they're thinking that if you're convinced that they're moving on and finding somebody new, it's going to make you want to chase after them. I don't know why they want you to think that. I am not going to unpack that. That's just stupid. But anyway, yeah, they want to talk to you, but it doesn't look like they're trying to actually get back with you. Not really. I think they just really want to know how you feel. But they haven't thought past that. Like, let's say you did reach out and tell them how you feel. Then what? What after that? They're not thinking that far into it, you know? So I don't really think they have a solid set of intentions. I don't think so. They're probably just as confused as you. Let's get the advice on this. Oh, what's the advice? What is the best advice? Woo, 9 of Cups. Maintain that emotional independence. No matter what, do not let this person trigger you emotionally. I'm like 90% sure this is the exact same message we got last time. But, okay, so this is very specifically, this is a real specific message. There ain't no ambiguity in this message at all, okay? If you think this person could trigger you, whether they wanted to or not, don't do it. If this person could trigger you, trust me, they're going to. Trust me, they're going to. Do not even consider reaching out to this person until you are 100% sure that you are as solid as a fucking rock. And then, if you can maintain that, and there are boundaries set, it ain't going to go the way it was last time. You're not going to play them games with me. We can either both bring value to the table, both agree to grow and work on ourselves, we both take accountability, and we both actually implement accountability. It's one thing to just say that you're taking accountability and you know, tell somebody what they want to hear. It's another thing to actually do the fucking shit, you know? We all know how to take accountability and say what sounds good, you know? And we've all heard somebody do that, you know, because we all know what we should be doing. But if you don't have the self-discipline to actually implement accountability, it ain't gonna go nowhere. And so you could potentially reconcile with this person as long as those boundaries are set and you all can agree to get on the same page at the same time, working towards the same goal. You all could come back together and clear out all the old shit from the old tower that fell and build a new tower with a lightning rod on it this time. All right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.